Lacey Chef, welcome back. Today I want to talk to you about apple cider vinegar. I want to talk about, does it deserve all of the hype it gets? Does it cure weight loss and diabetes and cancer and all that kind of stuff? Spoiler alert, apple cider vinegar is pretty amazing. It has a bunch of scientific research behind it to show that it has a lot of value, and we're going to dive into several of those valuable things that apple cider vinegar can bring to your life if you start to incorporate it. So let's get started. Oh, before I forget, make sure you are subscribed to this channel so you don't miss my weekly videos on recipes, on clean eating, on health and wellness, and all sorts of good stuff. And make sure to ring that bell so you get notified of my new video releases anytime I release a video. All right, so what the heck is apple cider vinegar, right? Have you ever wondered what it actually is? Well, it's made from apples, duh, but it's actually something that is made from fermented apple juice. So the way that it's made is you have apples and then you crush them and expose that to yeast. And then the natural sugars from the apple, they start to ferment and that turns into alcohol. Really similar to how you would have wine be created. But then it's actually fermented again and that turns the alcohols into what we now have as apple cider vinegar. I know, pretty cool, right? Let's go over the major assumptions about apple cider vinegar and what people say that it does. Apple cider vinegar helps with digestion. It lowers blood sugar levels. It improves insulin sensitivity. It helps you lose weight. It increases your feelings of satiety, meaning feeling full. It reduces belly fat. It lowers cholesterol. It lowers blood pressure. It helps with general heart health. And it slows the growth of cancer cells. Okay, so those are some really big and powerful health benefits. And the truth is that apple cider vinegar is a really big nutritional powerhouse. It does help with all those things I just mentioned, and I'm going to dive into why it does that and how it does it and how you can use it to your benefit. Many studies have been done on the effects of weight loss by using apple cider vinegar, and the results show that it does in fact help reduce weight loss. Even if all you do is incorporate some apple cider vinegar into your diet with no other dietary changes, studies have found that it does have a positive effect on weight loss. How does it do this? So first off, if you drink apple cider vinegar diluted in water, it will make you feel full. So that allows you to not feel hungry all the time, which allows you to not eat, which allows you to lower your total calories, which is going to help with weight loss. In fact, it contains no calories, so you can actually have it while fasting. So while you're doing like intermittent fasting, during your fasting window, you would actually be able to have water mixed with some apple cider vinegar, have that help you feel full, and then continue your fast, which is a really powerful thing for insulin production, which we will talk about in a second. So speaking of insulin, apple cider vinegar is really helpful for reducing your overall blood sugar levels and your blood insulin sensitivities. And why that's helpful is because having less insulin being produced and secreted means you're going to have less fat stored, which means less weight gain. Another health benefit of apple cider vinegar is that it can actually help reduce your blood pressure. How does it do this? It helps control the hormone renin, which is produced from your kidneys, and that is responsible for helping to restrict and constrict your blood vessels. So by helping to control that, it helps to have normal blood pressure. Studies have shown that consuming apple cider vinegar helps reduce your bad cholesterol, also known as LDL, and increases your good cholesterol, also known as HDL. So studies have shown that it actually improves your cholesterol in the good way and decreases it in another good way. Regarding digestion, apple cider vinegar helps in a number of ways. It can help reduce heartburn, it can help with bloating and inflammation, it can help keep you regular. So basically, when you consume food, you have that food in your stomach, and proper digestion requires certain levels of acid to break down that and get all those enzymes going so that you can start to absorb your food and then start to pass it. So if you don't have the normal acid levels, what's gonna happen is that's gonna stop up and you're gonna get bloated, you're gonna get heartburn, it's gonna be uncomfortable. Sound familiar? So what apple cider vinegar does is that it actually helps improve the acid levels in your stomach so that you can actually help with digestion, get everything going more smoothly, and then move everything along like it's supposed to be. Some recent research has suggested also that apple cider vinegar has helped to reduce the growth of cancer cells. So while it will not replace treatment, there is some interesting research out there saying that there's a chance that it could actually reduce some cancer cells. If you're going to be drinking it, it's recommended to dilute it in water. So you're going to want to have a full glass of water and add 1 to 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar into the water. You're probably going to want to start with 1 tablespoon to get started because it does have a bite to it. It is an acid, so it's going to taste strong. Personally, because I like the bite and I've also become very used to it, I add 2 tablespoons into about 20 ounces of water, and I have that particularly during my fasting periods. You want to be careful when you are having apple cider vinegar all the time. I suggest using a straw to drink through because it can have an effect on your enamel, on your teeth. So you don't want to be breaking that down by just putting acid on it all the time. Consider how it would be if you just drank straight lemon juice all day, right? Another way to add more apple cider vinegar into your diet is to use it in salad dressings and just kind of add it to your foods. It works great as an ingredient. In fact, I have a salad dressings video that has a few recipes in there that has some apple cider vinegar in them that are really tasty. It's just really easy to turn it into a vinaigrette because it's your acid. So you just use it as your vinegar in a vinaigrette, and it's really tasty and has a lot of health benefits for you. You could also turn your apple cider vinegar into a tonic and have it with a few extra flavors. So you could have your glass of water, you could mix in a little bit of apple cider vinegar, add in your lemon juice. Heck, you could even add in a little shot of cayenne pepper for a little spice, which also has some weight loss properties to it. You could add in a little bit of ground cinnamon or some ginger and kind of add in whatever flavors work for you. All of those have really great health benefits and kind of add to the flavor of the tonic. If you find that you just need to add a little bit of sweetness, I would recommend adding in some raw honey and stirring that together. Definitely that's not going to work if you're fasting, but if you're not and you're just wanting to incorporate more apple cider vinegar into your diet, that is a good way, and it goes delicious in that tonic that I was just explaining. Also, you can have apple cider vinegar either hot or cold. So if you would rather go and heat this up and have it all in like a nice cozy mug, that works as well. Or if you want to have it chilled, either way, you're going to get the same health benefits. So research has shown that about 15 to 30 milliliters per day of apple cider vinegar has the best benefits. So that means just 1 to 2 tablespoons a day is really what you should be having. And that's a mixture of any way you have it. So if you want it in a drink or a salad dressing, all of that counts as the total. So keep that in mind as you're adding in apple cider vinegar. It doesn't have to be much, and definitely maintain moderation. You don't want to have a ton of it. That's not going to help you any more than just having 1 to 2 tablespoons a day. So my advice would be, if you're just getting started, start with 1 tablespoon a day and see how you feel with that, see how it tastes to you. You could even break that up over the course of the day. The reason why we don't want to have too much apple cider vinegar is that there could be potential health hazards if you overconsume it, or for other people that shouldn't have it entirely. And like I mentioned before, it does have an impact on your tooth enamel, so you don't want to be having a ton of it. Also, if you have a stomach ulcer or kidney problems, you're definitely going to want to talk with your doctor before adding any apple cider vinegar, because it is an acid and it can cause some irritation for you. And also, when you have it, keep in mind that a little goes a long way, and it is not a miracle cure. It's going to help promote positive health in multiple areas of your well-being and your health. But it doesn't mean it's going to cure everything, and the more you have it, the better you're going to be. You always want to balance things like this with a healthy diet and definitely some exercise to maintain a healthy lifestyle, rather than trying to go to one specific thing to have that cure everything. This is just one small part of how to have overall well-being. So where are you at on the apple cider vinegar debate? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you have it religiously every day? Share in the comments below. Maybe add in any recipes that you love to have your apple cider vinegar with. And make sure to give this video a thumbs up to let me know that you enjoyed it and you want me to make more videos just like this. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.